Hello and welcome to another video, and it's here, The Last of Us, the teaser for the TV show. Now, I love the games. The first game was absolutely incredible. I played through that twice in full so far, first on PS3 then PS4, and I'm just working my way through the game on PS5 in the new remake version. I played the second game once in full on PS4, and I'm still working my way through the PS5. But there's so many games coming out that I've got to try and work my way through in full anyway, and they go on for so bloody long. So I know when they gave like a very slight teaser about this one just recently, I was not impressed. I don't think Pedro Pascal. He's not Joel. He's really not Joel. He's not got the voice. Yeah, to me. Joel Miller is like a sort of gruff, all-American kind of guy, world-weary, etc. Whereas, where's Pedro Pascal from? Like Mexico or something? Joel certainly isn't from. Chile. Is it Chile? Hang on. The internet to work. He's from Chile. Chile, Mexico. I don't know. I'm not. I got a D for GCSE geography, so sue me. I don't know quite how far away one is from the other, but he is not Joel. That's not what Joel's not from Chile. Come on, come off it. And he sounded nothing like Joel in the brief clip we heard. Bella Ramsey, I don't know. I suppose for Joel, could they not have got Troy Baker and stuck a beard on him because he did the voice in the video games? Obviously, you can't get is it Ashley Johnson? I think her name is, to play the role of Ellie, because she's about 30. And obviously, the girl is about 14. Yeah, 14 in the first game, 19 in the second one. And Bella Ramsey, the only thing I've not seen her in too much, to be honest. So I just got to refresh my memory by bringing up the Internet Movie Database. But yeah, I did try watching his Dark Materials, but I couldn't get into that at all. Movie-wise, though, just get this to come up. I did see Two for Joy, like a very sort of independent film. She was with Samantha Morton in the UK. That's worth a watch. I know she was in. I did watch Holmes and Watson. Can't remember an awful lot about it apart from it being bloody dreadful. And I did watch Judy with Renee Zellweger. I can't remember an awful lot about. It was a fairly so-so film anyway, but I can't remember much about Bella Ramsey in that. And I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I'm out of the loop with that as well. Well, let's give it a go anyway. Let's see what we'll see what there is to see. And I've not seen any of this before watching this, so deep breath. I suppose that the back of his head. The back of his head could look like Joel.
The roses have faded, there's frost at my door.
Let the copyright claims ensue.
Birds in the morning don't sing anymore.
Well, as long as he doesn't start talking.
The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness the whippoorwills cry. The darkness is falling, the sky has turned gray.
I like
the darkness is falling.
Can't quite pause it accurately. Yeah, if you can see the one tower's crashed into another. Okay, they've got the look of that. That's good. Let's just knock those subtitles off.
The sky has turned grey, a hound in the distance is starting to fade.
Okay, so that's the sound of a clicker. They've just ripped the sound straight out of the game. Makes sense, rather than trying to take it from the game. Rather than trying to create their own sound, I mean. So I suppose, yeah, I could moan about just taking it from the game, but then if they made it sound completely different, I'd be taking it I've been complaining about that as well. Okay, maybe when he's in the dark, he looks a bit like Joel. Clickers are bastards. I know if you got a shiv, you can pretty much, and if you sort of creep up behind them, you can do away with them. But quite frankly, they give me the willies, and they just. Yeah, I just go to pieces when I'm around them. I just try to punch them in the face, and of course that is never going to work. Suppose Chernobyl. Yeah, Chernobyl. I watched that in 2019 when it came out. That series, phenomenal series. If you've not seen it, do watch it. And I was in Russia in 1986 on a school trip, and we came home just 2 weeks before the Chernobyl incident. So yeah, but I would love to go back to Russia. Fantastic, gorgeous place. Obviously, I can't go for a while. Not until a certain despot has been removed, but removed permanently, most likely. But yeah, fantastic, gorgeous place. I would love to go back. Is that oh God, what's the name? Yeah, she doesn't look. It doesn't look like Ellie at all. Could they not have gone for someone who looks like Ellie? Oh God, what's the character's name? I know she comes up. I say I'm starting to play the remake, and I've only just started, and I'm just about to get into part 4 or chapter 4 where you do meet her. I forgot what her name is, but yeah, her. Yeah, I don't know the actress, not offhand. Is that Riley? You hear me? Please hold my hand. Yeah, it must be Riley. She's only in Left Behind, the DLC. Maybe they sort of work her into the main series, I suppose.
This is your chance. Our best shot. We keep her alive.
Let's think. Oh God, my phone's gone off. Sorry. Hush phone. Yeah, Bill.
This is your chance. Our best shot.
So, yeah, Bill. Nick Offerman as Bill. Now that does look like good casting. Bill, he's only kind of a small character in the game. You see him in sort of early on. It's about a third of the way through, something like that, if I remember rightly. But then once he's sort of told his story, you then move on and you don't see him again. Maybe they sort of work him in more into this. I don't know, because I know with Sam and Henry, they're only in it fairly short in the game. They're planning to expand their roles in the TV series, which makes sense. I remember Queer as Folk in the UK version. There was one character played by, I forget the character's name now, played by Jason Merrills, who, yeah, he was only even it was years ago, so I'll give the spoiler. The character died of a drugs overdose in about episode 4, I think, and then in the US version, I've only seen season 1 of the US version, but he recovered from that, so they could just basically keep him in the series long term. But yeah, that was actually the decent US remake of the UK series. So it's a shame they didn't show more than one season on UK TV. So I would like to go and see more of that. Yeah, so some good casting.
We keep her alive. And you said everything right.
Oh, is that a clicker? Oh, flipping heck, trying to, come here, you. Oh, that is decent. I like that. Come on, speak.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please.
Which one was worth speaking then?
Save who you can save.
Is that her?
Oh, please understand.
Can't see it coming out of her mouth. We're getting nothing at all. So we didn't even hear Joel. so we heard him speak very briefly in the teaser, and that was mixing several shows together, and I thought he sounded nothing like him. And I thought, right, let's see how he speaks finally, properly, and he doesn't speak at all. Wow, what a farce! Utterly ridiculous. Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. That's disappointing. I was just looking to, and even if that was her speaking then, we couldn't really get a handle on whether or not she might sound like Ellie. Oh, come on, HBO. Pull your finger out, for crying out loud. You could at least have had a bit of conversation between the two. I'm sure you've shot it all by now, the first season. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't have a specific date yet other than 2023. Well, yeah. I mean, it gives a flavour, I suppose. We had a bit of the first level where they're sort of going through the let's just yeah, where they're going through the street there, and then they're in the thing. Hang on. Yeah, well, they're in the back of the truck and just going along. Well, obviously Ellie's not with them by then because she comes along a little bit later. But Joel, brother Tommy, and Joel's daughter Sarah are fleeing just the whole violence of everything that's going on because it's outbreak day and everything's kicked off. And it still irks me that Joel left the house without locking the door. He just left. In fact, I think he just left the door open. Quite frankly, every time you leave the house, you lock your door. And he just left without locking it up. Come on, man. You'd expect to go back someday, and you don't want other people to nick it all. Good Lord. So, yeah, not impressed, and not impressed in terms of it's not really. It's just sort of, well, it's teased it, but it's not really sort of shown much of the meat and potatoes of what we're going to see. So, yeah, not. It sort of shows you nothing if you're a fan of the games and you played through the games. If you've never seen it before, then yeah, I'll give you a teaser of that. Then you could have just watched a trailer for the original game, and you would have got the idea, or just watched some of the gameplay videos. Windy pops. So, not impressed. HBO so far, not impressed. You could have done a much better trailer than that, but much better teaser. You could at least have had the two of them speak to each other. Good Lord. Apart from a slight word or two from Ellie at the end there, it seems, although there was just whispering, so you don't really get any sort of sign of an accent in there. Could at least have things paused to let Ellie whistle, because she's trying to learn to whistle in one level. Yeah, not impressed. Sorry, HBO. Must try harder. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. Go and watch all my Last of Us gameplay videos. I've lost track of where I'm up to. Subscribe, all that. La-di-la. Click on the bell for all notifications. Cue Genesis and cue me going back to playing more of the game. And there you go.